gosh, I'm going to put this in the beginning because I forgot. By the time I got done, I started to edit and I'm like, oh, I forgot all about it. So you're going to see this before you see the welcome. So welcome in advance and then you'll see it again. But I forgot. Nancy and I are doing Saturday Night Live starting this Saturday, or not Saturday night. We're doing Tuesday Night Lives. Tuesday Night Live with Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too and Lynette Charmedgrammycrochet Crochet at 8 o'clock on Tuesday the 15th. That'll be our first one. So be there or be square. I don't know whose channel it's going to be on yet. Probably Nancy's. Anyway, I just was supposed to, that was one of the main purposes of doing this video, was to remind you to set your calendars to watch us live and help us develop how we're going to do that. So we'll see you there. And then now watch the video with the Coke bottle. Okay, sorry, thanks, bye, again. Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charmedgrammycrochet Crochet, and welcome to my husband's room today. This is the man cave that will be housing my Coke bottle. So, welcome to the man cave. And this is a real quick, you know me, a real quick video to show you the Coke bottle and talk about the man cave. The yarn room, let me lower you because you're too high for me. Excuse me, the yarn room is not done. Taking all of this yarn out has left me spaces. And so I'm doing some rearranging, and it's a work in progress because I only got a little time, you know, so much time every day. And it's a lot of yarn. And as I take yarn out of the cubbies, I'm going to zip tie the new ones together. I haven't started on that wall yet. So I don't want to give you a tour of that until it's completely done. I'm pulling yarn out for the giveaways that I talked about before. So that's going to be interesting to see what ends up in there. I don't remember I had some of these yarns. But this is a Coke bottle tour. And I never film in the portrait position. I always film in the landscape position. But the Coke bottle is tall. So in order to see what's going on in here, you need to be in this position. And I hope that that works out okay. And I want to thank all of my new subscribers for joining us. And this is not normally the way I film, just so you know. And I want to thank all my old regular yarn friends for coming in. I know you're interested in what's in here. I will tell you, the Coke bottle is so fun. I totally love it. And I'm going to move you closer, so hold on a second. And I think I'm going to just turn you this way. So it is 4 tall. Then I think I could just set you right on the floor. Oh, look at that. Let me just figure you out here a minute. Give me just a second. No, I don't normally film like this, so... Come on, stand up better. I think I can make this get your whole... Oh, wait. This is the one. Oh, too much. Okay, there we go. And let's tighten this, and everything should be good. Sorry for all the movement around. Okay, so it has casters on it, so it does roll. And the bottom of it is made out of a real thick plywood, or pressed board or whatever. So it's designed to hold some heavy weight. So I knew the yarn would be safe in here. But the casters that are in here are not the casters that came with it, or were supposed to come with it. They didn't have those casters when I bought it at the yard sale. So they don't fit properly, and moving it is, once it gets started, it's not too bad on the carpet. You know, easier than no casters. But moving it from my yarn room down the hall into here, it fell apart, you know, like the casters came off. It was a real pain. And so the idea is going to be not to move it around a whole bunch as life goes on with it. But it's going to live in here when my husband has his knee surgery and is convalescing in this room. He's going to have to live with the Coke bottle. But I have all of my like really thin cake yarns, even my scraps. These are, you know, and I did Holiday with Hobie in these colors right here. But that's still a lot of yarn, and they will mix and match with some of these other yarns. So I'm just keeping those in there in case you need additional. But all of my 1-weight yarns and 2-weight cakes are in here. Uh, these were the mill-ins you get from Hobie. I have a couple of Stitch Studio yarns still in here. Then up here in the top, the whole top, I believe, is all Sweet Divinity donuts that always slide all over the place. I don't know if it's going to be... See, it does spin. Let me just... Uh-oh. Not... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No yarn avalanche. Oh, please. Alrighty, well, I moved it, and it wanted to roll off the casters. That's the problem that it has. So there won't be a lot of moving of it. But then I have some different Hobie Universal yarns. Just some ice yarns back here. These are wool-like or something like that. This is more Hobie solids that I've used that were leftovers. I should put those others over here. And this is ice yarns. This is the yarns I made the kitchen curtains out of. I've used them. I love this yarn. And they don't sell it anymore. I don't think. It's like one of the first ice yarns I ever bought. And I made the kitchen curtains. But you have to buy, you know, a pack of 8 or whatever. So then I used it to make something else as well. I've used it a few times, and I'll use it again. It's really nice, but it's very thin. So it does a really pretty drape. Oh, I made a shawl for my knee doctor out of that yarn as well. It does a really beautiful drape, being thin and cotton, so there's no fuzz to it, and it's gorgeous. It's just, you know, slow going when you're using a 1 or 2 weight yarn, but it's chain spun. It's really nice yarn. I really like it a whole bunches. This is a yarn. I don't know where it came from. Somebody sent to me. I don't remember who. And I forgot I had this. And it's a purple, and it's got nubbies in it. It will be really cool to make something out of that. I'm sure there's enough to make something. So I put that out front where I'll see it. And then I've got, we're going to turn you versus turn the cart. So over here, as I said before, the whole top is all Sweet Divinity. So I've got some Rainbow Rhapsodies, and oh, this is Stitch Studio that a little bit of the yarn has been taken out of. Still, 2 cakes is still enough to make something. I started something, didn't like it, put it back. This is Ombre for Life. I have a few of those. You know, and I have 3 each, 2 colors. They don't make that anymore either. That's a Lion Brand yarn. And it's the yarn similar to like Cotton Kings. And this is, I used this yarn. I incorporated it in with this yarn when I made the curtains in my attic, I think. In my, where I was going to film all the time. That I don't film all the time. Like, rarely ever film. Alright, one little turn. Please stay together. And then we're back to the beginning where the Stitch Studios. See, these yarns should go over here with these yarns. yeah, that thin yarn goes so far, and if you wanted to make a multicolored shawl or something, I'd have all those yarns together. So those are the yarns that are in here, and yarns that I am, definitely keeping. Then I have this, which is yarn that I want to get out of here for when this becomes my husband's room. This is, I think this is all alpaca in here. This is all homespun in here. This is all white acrylic. This is all brown acrylic. Those might stay. The white is going to, actually, I'm using a lot of that right now because of the blankets for Chloe, which are in this bag over here. The two that are done are in this bag. I have to hopefully be able to finish one over the weekend, this weekend. Then up on top, that is all Hobie 5 and 6 weight yarn. And that's a blanket kit at the very top. And I don't know what that is. I think that yarn in there is going to go into a Boggy Creek scrap blanket in the very top bag. And then I think the yarn underneath that is I don't know what. I don't know what's in there. And then I'm going to turn you again real quick, so close your eyes. Then we have these yarns over here. Now, see, I'm on the floor. I'm not getting up. I think that might be alpaca as well. Some of it might be alpaca. I think it might be overflow alpaca. No, maybe. Then this is all dots yarn. Pretty much that's all dots yarn. Like that I'm making my knitted blanket out of. That I love that yarn. I want to make a sweater out of one of those colors. I'm going to sit you down on the floor versus on my leg. Then this is all, I think, still the dots kind of yarn. All from Hobby Lobby, 5 or 6 weight. Then let's see, which one goes up? Okay. And if we go up a little, why are you going up? I don't know why it's not doing what I want it to do. So in this second, with the blue, everything in there is Luna yarn, which came in balls, and shawl on a ball or cake. Above that is, I don't know, just bulky yarn. And above that is, what the heck is that called? Arabella. And then in the basket on the top, I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah. The basket on the top are Boggy Creek blankets. And that pretty much takes care of what's left in here. Excuse me. So the plan is to move things around so that when Roy has to live in this room, he doesn't have to live in here with all of my yarn. Well, not all of my yarn, obviously, but some of my yarn. Oh, and then this bag all has this beautiful yarn in it. I love, and it has just mostly bulky yarns, which really do make nice blankets. So I might just take some of these bulkies and make boggy blankets out of them. Just mix and match them together and make boggy blankets with what I have in like Hometown USA. I just got this. Now this is, it's not enough to make a blanket in one color, but I have a few different colors, so maybe I'll just mix and match those colors together. Make a big blanket out of it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. but I want to try to get a lot of that into the yarn room. And I would take you in there right now, but it looks worse than what it is because I have stuff here and stuff there. I have stuff separated out, starting to separate out for the giveaways. The one giveaway, the wacky giveaway, might be two. I got more wacky yarns, and I know that in this room there are some wacky yarns shoved in some of these bins, and I don't remember. I can remember at least one, so that must mean there's several. So I think those might end up being two giveaways, and I haven't picked a lot yet for the good giveaway, but I haven't gone through most of the yarn yet. So we'll see how that works out. And that's really all I have for you today. Just a quick video. I just really wanted to show you my Coke bottle and how that's worked out for me. I really like it. I'm real happy with it. It's fun and it's heavy. My husband was like, holy crap, I should have brought the two-wheeler. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, have a Coke on me. It does have a Cleveland Browns helmet on it, which makes it even better because it allows it to fit in his Browns room. See, most everything in here is Browns or Cleveland Indians. Oh, well, Guardians now, but see all the stuff on the walls? It's Browns. This is his man cave. So, all right, that's all I have for you today. Just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing. You know, all the things. He's also a big Bruce Springsteen fan. We don't just randomly have pictures of men's butts on the wall, but that is Born in the USA. And a picture with that my husband, you can't see it real close, but the record fell out of the spot that it was supposed to sit in, but we're not opening it. But that is original Born in the USA album, and then the picture in there and underneath it is a ticket stub to one of the concerts my husband was at, and that's Bruce and Clarence, I think, in the picture. Probably. From way long time ago. My daughter and her ex-husband had that put together for him. So that's one of his prized possessions, and therefore it's in his room. So that's all I have for you today. I'm done rambling. I gotta go. I got things to do. Yarn room to work on. Blankets to make. You know. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.